cocaine into the country, while the first accused, the Taiwanese, got an additional 15-year jail term for actually importing the 450.4 kilograms of cocaine, while the sentence is, however, to run concurrently. Well, three Nigerians, Inua Mohammed, Ezeala Kingsley and Godswill Asomuga, arraigned alongside the foreigners by the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency for conspiracy and aiding, were however discharged and acquitted.
It was described as the second largest seizure ever made by the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA. An amazing 450.4 kg of cocaine, which emanated from the Republic of Chile, destination Nigeria. Acting on intelligence reports back in May 2010, the men of the NDLEA trailed the container carrying the cocaine to a location in Igomu from the Tinkan Island port in Apapa after it was cleared by custom officials. Following the seizure, the container alleged to be carrying cigarettes and purportedly belonging to one Honorable Mike Njoku turned out to actually contain narcotic drugs. On the 16th of August 2010, 5 accused persons were charged to court and arraigned before Justice Okon Abang, who refused to admit them to bail, but instead ordered an accelerated hearing. 2 of the men, these foreigners, a 54-year-old Taiwanese, Fong Chin Chen, Chinese, Wang Richard, have now been convicted by the court. The Taiwanese got a 15-year jail term for actually importing the cocaine into the country, and then another 15 years for conspiring with the Chinese, who also got 15 years. The sentence of the Taiwanese would, however, run concurrently, while all his seized property mentioned in the evidence before the court would be confiscated and handed to the federal government. The 3 other accused persons, Inua Mohammed, Ezeala Kingsley, and Godswill Asomuga, all Nigerians, with the NDLEA alleged conspired to help the foreigners to import and clear the drugs, were however acquitted and discharged by the court, which felt convinced that they merely discharged their professional duties, as no clear evidence showed that they indeed assisted the foreigners. In his judgment convicting the foreigners, Justice Okon, in very strong words, described the conduct of the 2 men as miserable, sordid, and shameful. He held that the quantity of cocaine, 450.4 kg, imported into the country, foreigners have no sympathy for the corporate existence of Nigeria and as citizens, despite having lived in the country for 29 and 12 years respectively. The court described the convicts as lawless men and wondered why they decided to show appreciation to the country that accommodated them for so long by sowing thorns and hoping to reap flowers. Justice Abang also commended the men of the NDLEA for intercepting the container after it was cleared at the Tinkan Island port, Lagos, but blamed the agency for not prosecuting the custom officers who cleared the containers. This judgment by Justice Okon Abang echoes the judge's often repeated words that the seed of wrongdoing may be sowed in secret, but the harvest cannot. Shola Adeko, Channels Television News.